Hi everyone, happy May. This is Mary Hafey, President and CEO at the Arc of Opportunity, and we'll begin this video as we always do. Let me describe, in case you can't see me, I am a white woman, age 70, with silvery hair. I'm once again wearing blue, seems like it's always that way, and my lapel pin of the Arc of Opportunity. I am sitting here in Fitchburg on the unceded lands of the Nipmuc people of the Nashaway tribe, who stewarded these lands long before any of us were present and continue to do so. So this video may actually be short or shorter than some, but really important. Some of you may remember from last month that I was heading to DC with a board member and another staff member to advocate for people with disabilities in federal funding. As you know, right now, this is a pretty scary situation with talk of removing $880 billion, that was with a B, dollars, in Medicaid funding over the next 10 years. Now, quite honestly, that would be devastating. And what you may or may not know is that while it seems as though our funding for DDS and ABI services comes through the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, there is actually a 50-cent on the dollar match that goes to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to fund our services. And 50 cents on the dollar, that is a lot of money. And DDS has done a super job maximizing how much money we get from the feds to the state so that we can actually provide robust services that support people in the community. Now, I thought I knew it all after almost 50 years in this field, but I learned something really critical. There are Medicaid services that are mandated and there are optional. Now, when you hear a legislator say, we're not cutting Medicaid, the deeper question is, what parts of Medicaid are you talking about? Just the mandatory or the optional? And for example, mandatory services fund nursing homes and institutions. Institutions. We worked so hard for so long to shut down institutions because people with disabilities can and should be supported in the community. I'm preaching to the choir, excuse me, so I won't keep going on that one, but that is really critical. And the other things to think about, some of you may say, I don't use Medicaid. Well, actually, you benefit from Medicaid. Our local hospitals, our doctors, rely on a great deal of funding from Medicaid to keep those organizations running. So we all do benefit from Medicaid. So, really important. Now, this came up in the current president's first term as well, and the disability community rallied, and we turned things around. It's even more serious, though, this year. So we're asking you to join with us and build some skills so that you will be even more impactful in advocating that there are not cuts that would remove community-based services. So let me tell you what the ARC is planning to do. We are having somebody from the ARC of Massachusetts, her name is Nora Bent, she's an amazing person, you'll enjoy meeting her, come to the ARC on May 27th. She'll be doing training with staff, she'll be doing training with our self-advocates, and in the evening, early evening, she will be working with parents, guardians, and quite frankly, any of our service recipients who would like to participate in the workshop. It will be, how does the legislative process actually work? What's my role in it? And what can I do to make a difference right now? So we'll be doing some education and also working on storytelling. Our Massachusetts legislators are amazing. Every last one of them is in deep support of our services, but they don't have enough votes. And so it turns out that there are 12 or 14 moderate Republicans in the House of Representatives who we're trying to encourage to see the right way to vote on this. And if we can change some of those hearts and minds, it will make a difference. Our legislators are working on that. When you come to the training, we can share with you where those legislators are, because perhaps you have family in those districts across the country. So, May 27th, we really need you to show up. We're going to eliminate any barriers, things that make it tough to, after a workday, get back to do something in the evening. So, we will have the workshop from 5 to 7. We'll provide pizza and salad, and we will also have an activity with being staffed in a different room in the building for your loved one who may not want to come to the training. Obviously, totally welcome to be at the training and the storytelling part of the workshop. But if that's not really their thing, or if they did it earlier in the day at the program, then we'll have a fun activity staffed, and again, pizza. So you need to RSVP, please, so we can plan for materials for pizza, for staffing, all that good stuff. I am really counting on you to come forward and continue this critical advocacy. So there's more information in the newsletter. May 27th is the big day for us, and 5 to 7 is the workshop for families and guardians. There will be a virtual option. You don't get pizza if you pick the virtual option, but we'll figure it out. But you must use the registration form so we know how to plan for this to be a successful event. That's it for me. Happy spring. I wish you well, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the 27th of May from 5 to 7 p.m. Be well.